Hello everyone. This is Sangamesh. I am starting with this new channel called Engineering Behind Blueprints. So, the reason I would like to come on board here to talk about my experience in past 20 years in this different industries. So, here is what today I want to coming coming here to talk about few of the aspects which I've been passed through my 20 years of experience where I want to be kind of say with the three words basically. So one is like what is in the past and what is the current and what is in future. So always being keep in mind when we think about like what is our past is always give us an experience and there are some learnings. So any being a graduate student coming out of the college, always he is looking for like okay, I want to grow in the industry, I want to gear up myself and I want to skill up myself and I need to be prove myself okay where I can be live with and where my skills and learnings can be adopted. So being an engineering student, what has happened like yes, I've been graduate, I've been scored well. So when they come into the real world, if they see the peoples, they need to be engaged with them, they should come out of their comfort zone and seek for advice and seek for learnings, seek for share the experience and all. So this is equally challenge for many of the folks. So that is where I thought of bring my some of the past experience, some of the learnings which could enable for the peoples who want to be grown up in the career life. So in my past, like my peers and my mentors always used to say, yes, past is past, and how we can overcome with the past, and how to take that as a past experience, as a learnings, as an experience for us, and move forward with curious to know what can be done today and what can be done in the future. So always being an engineering student or any of the peers, we have to consider some of the past experience and keep in mind saying that yes, where I want to grow. So sometimes it's very boring. Sometimes it's very difficult to understand what the peers have said and what is the mentor said. Even I have also came across with the same kind of situation. So given that said, the engineering behind Blueprint is the channel which I want to start from today. So objective of this YouTube channel to create to share my experience, share my knowledge, share my curiosity how it started and show my temperament, show my experience. Where should I develop my skills? Where should I improve my skills? Where should I focus on? What is the current industry talk about? What is the future industry talk about? Where we are live with and what are the skills are required? Being an experienced person, what are the skills we need to adopt? And how do we overshoot with those hurdles in the career life? Definitely, this is a challenging, and we have to move forward from here. So, from this channel, I would like to say, okay, how do we can kickstart with this kind of experience, and how do we want to build our career life in the next 5 years? Because we are getting into the AI world, and already few of the engineers start using it. Some few of them are using for learning new things, few of them using for to modulate themselves and to see where they can be upskill their career life, and few of them they are using for you know certain other skills to learn. So basically some of the graduates came out from the engineering background as an electronics, they want to curious to know how to develop a website. Because in current industry, if you see next 5 years, always they're looking for people who are having multitask skill set basically. So when I say multitasking skill set, what does mean, right? So when we put ourselves into the any industry, we want to showcase our skills. Skills is really required, and it's very important for any people who are coming out of the their career life or from the college. Sorry, I would say, because this is very tough time, because from here onwards it's very difficult for any people who want to grow in the career life, they has to have all the skill set readiness. Does not mean that should be an expertise in all the skill set, but it means that you should know and you should adopt them whenever there is a need, because always companies are looking for how you are capable to fit for any given role, right? So it's equally important how do we can come out of 10 peoples, how do you can show what is the uniqueness that you have and what is the capability that you can improvise. Given that all things, the story behind ends up with, okay, what is the outcome of this channel, right? So always this is a curious question. So I don't want to be very diplomatic, I don't want to be very kind of say overwhelming thoughts which many of the leaders talk about based on their experience. But here is what I want to bring each step since from past 20 years, how I started my career life, where I've been very curious to know certain things, how do I can make myself to upskill my towards into the next career opportunities. Given that all, so I want to be have bring the around four segment in this channel. I have been talking about start from 2004 to till today. What are the hurdles I faced? What are the challenges I faced? Wherever I upskill myself, what are the learnings I had, and what is my roles I taken up? How do I grown up from engineering to the project management role? So that gives significant amount of expertise to prove ourselves. Yes, we are here, we want to grow here, right? So that always give the privilege for me to share my knowledge with you and say here is what I am, and is always going to be is my perception, right? So it's always going to be an useful for a few of them who want to be learn and grow, right? So here is, I'm not sitting here for giving an lecturer. Here is what I'm sitting to share my experience, so that in some aspect at least I'm thinking that you can be use it, adopt it, and grow as needed. Best of luck.